Hello guys, this is Latias and let's see how long I'll last in this video. The reason why is because I'm having some very interesting diarrhea. I'm like, oh, hopefully my stomach can last for long, because I could actually just stop the video, or not stop it, but just leave and come back, because I can't edit videos. But let's see, stomach, please cooperate, because we need to talk about a lot of things that are happening. So how do I say this situation with the future of Mr. Love? Okay, so the problem is, does anybody know who John Cena is? He does movies and was a wrestler, and he was one of my favorite wrestlers too. I love John Cena, watching him wrestle, but obviously he doesn't wrestle anymore, or I don't think he does. The reason why I bring him up is because I didn't remember what he said, but I do remember that I saw him trending on Twitter, and people were like, oh, you're sucking up to China. I don't remember the reason for it, so I did a quick Google search a bit ago, and it turns out he said the exact same thing that, I know you can't even see me, but I'm kind of like rubbing my face palming, like oh my god, this really just happened. You can't see me. Oh, you can't see me, John Cena. You can't see me, bro. So he said, and Scott. I keep forgetting. Is his name Jonah Scott or? No. His last name is. I keep confusing him for the actor. It's Jonah. Scott, I believe. Yeah, I'm sorry if it's not. They both said that Taiwan is a country. Alright, so I'm gonna go on a rant on this video, and I'm sorry, but if I hurt your feelings, oh well. I've gone through enough to care about people's feelings, and I don't mean it in a mean way. I'm just saying, like, I have the right to talk about this, and if you don't like that kind of political stuff, then I'm sorry, get the hell out of my video. I'm just stating it right now. I'm not stating it to you guys who have been a long time followers. I don't think this should bother you. If it does, I apologize, but nothing I can do about it. I mean, I want to voice my opinion. At least I have the right to. So here's the starters. Number one, I had no idea that China even thought they owned Taiwan. It's not like I know everything. I just had no idea. I didn't even know the issues that they had. I just did not know. I don't know everything. So there was a event or not event, I guess, called Tiananmen or something that happened yesterday. It was like not anniversary. I guess you can call it anniversary. Like, some people stood up, or people, I should say, stood up to the government in China, I think. Was it? I don't remember. And they got killed over it. And the reason why I'm bringing all of this up is, it's just, like, I just had no idea. I'm not kidding. I just had no idea. Like, saying the words Taiwan is a country was actually a big fat no. I just had no idea. I really did not. So a quick Google search. Actually, first of all, quick Google search. Even as Joe Zija said it himself, why would I work for the company when Jonah Scott pointed something out that's very Googleable, in fact. And it says that they are a country. But apparently China thinks they still own them or owns them. And it's a big fat no saying that. And why is this a big deal? Because we all know China is a very dictatorship country. We all know that. That's very obvious. We all know how censorship they are there, and how how the country just runs their country, man. It's a scary ass thing, man. I feel so bad for them, because they don't know what freedom of speech is, man. So let's see, how do I say this? And obviously, and like I explained it in a couple months ago when I made the censorship video of the Valentine's Day card, they are very scary. I didn't say scary, but they're very, you know what I want to say. So when something gets caught wind in the Chinese government and they have a word in it, yeah, they have to comply with that. Did I use that word right, comply, or they have to go with it? In this case, Alex, because obviously they caught wind of what he said before he even deleted the post. Isn't it funny? Because I didn't even know he made that post. I only knew because the company had to pretty much fire him. So when things get said in China, they have to basically follow them. In other words, if they don't, they're gonna get their game shut down. Yep. Yeah, it even goes for the Chinese server too. When they made the complaints about the New Year's event or the Valentine's Day. So what does this have to do with us? Even though we live in America, but Jonah pretty much got axed for saying this, is Alex, in this case, Love Nikki, Mr. Love, and even Helix Waltz. I don't think they're owned by Paper Games. They are based in China, though. They are from China, the main source. So since these games are being made there, you pretty much, and even John Cena that had to apologize in China or Mandarin, I read, because he said the same thing Jonah said. Oh no, what was I saying? Yes, even though we're in America, an American voice actor acting for a Chinese-based company, they have to be careful what they said, or obviously this is the result. And yeah, who wrote it? I don't remember. Sean Chipla. Let's actually go here. Yeah. He basically wrote it like, why would I support, or was it him or somebody else? Who am I saying? Somebody, I know I typed in their name. Show me. Yes. Show me, bro. I think he's the one that typed in, like, why would I, something that's not in the contract, or was it Joe? I don't remember who, but, by the way, yes, do not harass, pressure other actors. Yeah, it's not even in the the contract, so it's like, if it's not in the contract, then it's not fair. But you know what? Contract or not, China, as we all know, obviously is just a very oppressive. If somebody used the word here, it's just oppressive. Contract or a country, a contract or not, you're gonna get in big doo-doo if you don't comply with their demands pretty much, which is honestly very scary how much power they try to have over everybody, even celebrities like John Cena, even though we don't even live there. And I'm like, oh my god, seriously guys, people that complain about their freedom, hear my freedom like being stripped away, like, y'all shut the hell up. Y'all have it lucky here. Y'all try this bullshit in China, you'll either disappear or probably be killed for it. So yeah, stop complaining. So yes, now that I'm looking at this, I got this covered. So what's the future about this game? Well, first of all, I didn't even know that a person can just terminate their contract. Like, that can Joe and Sean, and also Alex, Sean's video, because he joined in on this too. Can they just literally drop their contract like that without any legal issues? How does that work? I don't really know, because I also read that Sean also does some voice acting, I think, for Genshin Impact, that could potentially ask him too for that. I'm pretty sure the voice actors know that, or what I meant to say is they probably know they might be getting into trouble, but they don't care. And what I meant by that is they explained it right, because now we have to talk about Luisi and Bill Rogers, voice actor, here for a second. So they said that they're lucky that they can just up and leave their contract, because I found out that Bill Rogers is not he doesn't have like a lot of money. I guess I read it right. So him losing his contract or the voice acting could hurt him a lot, because obviously if you're getting paid and that's your main source of income, then that's a problem. That could explain why he has not said anything. And obviously what Sean said about do not harass others and why they're saying they have the privilege to do so, and I have to agree with that. Don't harass others, but you know how people are, guys. People are still gonna harass everybody. In this case, Bill Rogers will probably be the only one, right? So I totally get Bill Rogers if he doesn't want to quit over this. It's not my problem, and what I meant by that is I stand with him no matter what he says. He's still an amazing voice actor, so he still gets my approval. He's awesome. So let's see, we talked about that, and do not the only thing I'm concerned about is, even if Bill does stay, I don't think he's gonna have the job very long, because the way this is headed, I really believe this game will shut down soon. The only the only damage control I could have seen them possibly do that would have at least been like okay, fine, but still not have been fine if they at least handled it properly. Is it that hard? They did post it, but they deleted, because obviously they got a lot of heat about the post saying like, we have to terminate Jonah Scott Hill. Is it Hill? Jonah Scott Hill? Oh gosh. Contract. It's just the way they're handling it. That's my problem. That's what I call, what probably every company or most companies call it, damage control, by just ignoring it, because they have done that with Love Nikki too. So this is annoying, man, because how do I say this? To be honest, whatever damage control they might possibly try to do, I think it's too late. They pretty much, as I keep saying, they dug their own grave. They thought they were gonna be okay, but nah, man, y'all don't know the fan base very well. Like, come on now. Like, you really don't know the fan base very well, Alex, I guess. So damage control, what are they trying to do? They're trying to delete posts. Well, that post that they made yesterday on Facebook saying that they terminated Jonah Hill Scott. Let's just say Jonah. They deleted that because they got a lot of heat, obviously. And obviously they had admins in Discord. They deleted that. They even called us children. I'm like, oh, that's what you think of us, right? Right? More damage control. They're just posting after post. And not only that, but as it currently stands, guess what? The chapters, in this case, the video that they upload on YouTube, they had to re-upload it because they had to pretty much get rid of Jonah's voice acting. In other words, the SP card has no voice acting for Victor. Benz is still there, obviously, but not for Jonah. So he pretty much is mute. And what I mean by mute is new content, not old. Victor's Ben Diskin's voice is still there, obviously. So yeah, they're just trying to damage control. And just to top it all off, I'm like so offended that they think to give us 200 diamonds of compensation for Victor's SP card. Are you fucking kidding me? You all, not y'all, I meant to say Alex, Alex value an SP card for 200, man. I don't even care. And I said this in so many posts because I've been at this all day. I don't care if they compensate us with 1,000,000 diamonds or whatever, even 10,000, 20, 30, 100, it doesn't matter. It's the situation that they handle it. They could have just been professional about it and stated the real, or not real reason, but the obvious reason, because we the fans pretty much guessed what it was. So I'm more annoyed now that I'm talking about it, because it makes it seem like Alex thinks we're stupid, but we're not. We were gonna catch on to it, okay? We pretty much guessed what the issue was, and yeah, obviously John Cena got in trouble over it, so yes. So they pretty much dug their own grave. This is a big deal because I've been invested in this game since May of 2019. The big spending started to happen around October of 2019 with the Halloween event. I've spent at least Uh, I don't know how much. Maybe oh God, did I almost say 1,000? I can show you my VIP, but I don't care. I supported the game. I liked it. Nobody forced me to buy their product, right? It's my own decision. Yeah, no. So I'm not butthurt by this because what I meant by butthurt, yeah, it does hurt to lose the money spent on this game. However, after looking up the history of why Jonah said what he said was bad, it made me think twice that, oh, okay, you know what? That actually makes sense. Anybody supporting a game based from China, do expect stuff like this to happen. It makes a lot of sense. So my stance on this is, honestly, this is a kind of a big deal, at least for me it is, because it kind of makes me sour on all the other games, even Nikki, for the fact that I still haven't forgiven them about the anniversary crap, bro. And just to, because obviously Alex, let's see, Shining Nikki is going to be handled by Paper Games, but Alex is both Love Nikki and Mr. Love, and it makes me think twice of wanting to really spend more money. I mean, oh my God, there have been some bullshittery in Love Nikki too, man. And even the censorship, because obviously it came from the Chinese server, so they had to force it on all the other servers. And not only that, but not even Paper Games, but even Helix Waltz. It's like, it makes me want to, I don't spend that much money on that game. Oh, come on, my nose. I don't spend that much money. I think the amount of it I've spent in almost 2 years is only like $50, maybe a little more, but I don't think more than 100. It makes me want to think really twice about spending money on games that are from China, because this could easily happen. Just like that, guys. Just like that. I want a signature from you. I'll never get one. So, career workshop. So yes, before I end the video, because I don't really think there's anything else to talk about, I'm not saying the game is shutting down, but it's kind of foreseeable that it will probably. I mean, they could do damage control by getting new voice actors, obviously, for pretty much all, maybe minus Lycian, but money talks, So when the fan base is dropping, and it is, the likes are dropping, even invested players are leaving the game, I'm still gonna be playing it. But guess what? I was gonna spend $10 for Gavin's recharge. Well, I'm spending $0.00, so you get no money from me. So yeah, I really think this game is shutting down. At least this server is. They do have other servers that are profitable, but that still sucks, man. But hey, we gotta stand. Well, this is my opinion. I mean, if you don't want to stand with the voice actors, okay, whatever. But in my opinion, I and most of us we don't live in China. We all have what I meant, I'm specifically speaking in America only. I'm just using us as an example because I live here in Virginia, America. So we have the freedom of speech. We can say whatever the hell we want. We don't live in a dictatorship, thank God, So I definitely support the voice actor stance on this. It's so lovable to see them stay with Jonah, because some people pointed out that made a good sense, like, it's not every day you see co-workers really defend each other like that, because literally things that have been happening in this world. So like, I feel like people just keep stabbing people in the back, all of these things on the news. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, you would think somebody's close to somebody as a friend, family, but guys, you don't really know that person very well, okay? You don't know what they can be. Like, it's so refreshing. I've always wondered, like, why I really love Joe Zjola, like, why he was just like, I've never met the person, but I've been following him since I found out about him with Claude. No. Was it Gavin or Claude first? And it's like he's always such an amazing person to watch, and I've always wondered why I got a good vibe from him. Same with Sean Chiplock. It's like I love his voice actor. He's amazing, and I've always got that amazing feeling like they're such great people. And Alex, Sean's voice actor, again, I've never met them before, but it's like it's really awesome for them to like literally say fuck the contract, I'm standing with Jonah. That's amazing. I can't say that about Bill because he's not joining. I can't bring him into discussion on this unless he does put himself in, unless he joins us too. But again, like I said, even if he doesn't join us, he's awesome. He's a really good person for what I've seen too. Again, I've never met him, but hey, I totally get it. You gotta pay the bills and rent. If you don't have that much money and you don't have the luxury, it's all good, so it's all good. No worries on that front. So with that being said, let's do this for a second. For starters, the music's gonna be on loud. The thing is gonna tell you right here. Yo. Alright. So, effect. Sometimes my English sucks, but effect. Isn't it effect? Oh, effect. I guess with an A. E and A, effect, have two different meanings, right? I was like, did they spell the words wrong? Oh, Victor, you're literally here. God damn it, if only they made this announcement a bit earlier, because I recharged for the VIP card like yesterday. Before this happened, I would have not bought it, but I did. So let's see. Wish tree. No. Date. Mind's Quest. There's no voice acting. They literally took it out. Yeah. Oh, man. Why is it not advancing? What? What you mean, bro? Oh, yeah, that's the other reason what I wanted to mention. I had a suggestion that, Mr. Love really needs to delay their chapters because Victor is coming voiceless, his English voice actor. In other words, he's not gonna have a voice until they find a replacement. If they can even make it that far, I don't even know. So as you heard, his voice is gone. We don't have the 200. I'm offended by that compensation yet. But, yeah, thank you for the diamonds. But, no, did anybody... Now I'm curious, did anybody change the box office thing, maybe? Like, no. Exactly, reinstate Jonah Company. Yes, bring it on, bro. I love you guys. Oh. Fathomless? I need to look up that word. I don't know if it's a good word or a bad word. Like, it has negative connotation. I don't know. Like, I know. I don't know everything English things, but, bro, we need to reinstate the company back. We need to reinstate him back. At least I know what that word means. But, yes, this definitely makes me think twice because, to be honest, this isn't just a Mr. Love situation that has soured my mood. It has soured, not mood, but more like any game from China right now. Because the only games that I play that are from China is obviously what you just saw, Helix Waltz, Mr. Love, and Love Nikki. So, Shining Nikki also is coming. I will play that game, but after this, they are not saying a dime on me. Well, first of all, even if this issue didn't happen, I can't support that game either. That would be too much money. I can only spend it on Love Nikki. I'm not that fucking rich, man. But, yes. even if I was going to spend on the game, that issue with Jonah really will not make me want to spend. I'll just become a free, or not become, I'll just be a free player. And just play the game, have fun, and don't give a shit about spending money on it. I am so sorry, Victor. I'm seeing you, and you give that look like, oh my god.
The cake you've been longing for has been delivered.
Excuse me.
Come and eat.
So it's like, okay, well, I could take my money and spend it on other things like Barnes & Nobles. They have been getting a lot of yaoi manga that I literally bought so much of it. I literally, there is one manga in Barnes & Nobles I didn't get when I went there a couple of days ago. I could take that 10 that I was going to spend it on Gavin's card here. Even though even though Gavin's my third favorite. And I spent it on Barnes & Nobles, the manga that I didn't get. There you go. As simple as that. Like I said, I just don't feel hurt. And what I meant by that is, yeah, I did spend a lot of money. But, like my dad said, that's the chance that you get when you play games from China. And he's absolutely 100% right. You know, nobody is forcing me to spend it. I spent it for fun. And this is how they treat us in the end. So, Paper Games, Alex. However, if Paper Games and Alex handled the situation just a little better by saying, okay, we terminated Jonah, because he said this, it doesn't align with our views, maybe we can update our contract with the American actors and all of that, and like, okay, fine, at least if you had done that, like the way it just happened, I don't know, would it have still saved them from the voice acting pretty much quitting this game? Would it? Maybe, at least if they handled it better a little bit. But they just downright like, oh, apology, okay, we're just gonna pretty much pretend he wasn't on there for 1 month. Like, oh, and then Discord and calling us a child. I'm like, oh, is it that difficult? But you know what, businesses are always in it for the money. Always. It's always about the money. So yeah, I hope that oh, dude, ever since I've been outside, like my eyes, oh my god, the allergies. Oh, I don't care about the allergies, I'm used to it. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I am totally up for a spicy discussion. What I mean by spicy is, if I offended anybody's feelings, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, but I have the freedom of speech and I'm allowed to use it. And I felt amazing talking about this, because seriously, man, I have done a lot of changing for myself, as I'm pretty sure you all know. And probably last year I wouldn't have had the guts to talk about something like this, but now I do. So it feels great to voice your freedom here. So I'm totally ready to see if anybody wants to have a discussion with me. You know, let's all, like I said, or not like I said, but let's all keep it civil. No need to name call or anything. Just, you know, adults talking about this. But yeah. So to Jonah Scott, Scott, I think, yes, I am so sorry what happened to you, and John Cena too. Like, oh my gosh, like, yikes, if they had to get John Cena to apologize, especially him, I'm like, oh, yep. So yeah, I'm totally ready for discussions, and yeah, I'll see you later. Do I need to talk about anything else before I end the video? Mr. Love, you really should not give 200 compensation. Those SPs cost a lot of money. Yeah, no. So, oh, Nikki, Mr. Love, oh. Shame on you. You could have handled it better, but they're pretty much doing damage control the same like they did by Love Nikki, by trying to ignore pushing events and not saying anything. Like, you could have just at least said something. At least, you know what, at least pretend to even care. At least lie and say something. At least pretend. We would not know. But no, they dug their own freaking grave. They thought they were saving their server. Well. Think again. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye. Oh, Victor, I'm sorry. I know. I'll see you later, guys.